want you to record in the house?
Yes. So I did.
But it was your house.
Yes, our house. So, I mean, I know he's explained it 1,000 different ways online. He has documented our entire divorce on the Simon Show online, and then I have the Housewives, I suppose. But, yeah, there is paperwork in place that would make it a marital property 50-50 split. Outside of that being enforced, it is a premarital property or whatever.
Y'all, the drama with Porsha Williams has just taken a wild turn. I mean, think about it for a second. Fighting to save your marriage, protecting your reputation, and then getting hit with a court order saying you have to pack up and leave your mansion. It's the kind of thing that feels like it's straight out of a reality TV show, except it's all painfully real.
Remember when I told y'all that mansion was about to be snatched? Some people tried to argue otherwise, saying, nah, it's fine, she's good. But now, the receipts are crystal clear. The court is basically telling Porsha, ma'am, it's time to go. And honestly, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
The thing about me and my fans do respect, I'm transparent. So even though it didn't turn out the story that I wanted to share, I still was open with what I had.
Let's break this down carefully because there's a lot happening here. First, let's talk about the house itself. This wasn't just any home. It was a Buckhead mansion, a symbol of wealth, luxury, and a carefully curated lifestyle. Porsha and Simon used it to showcase the life they were building together. Photos, parties, events, even casual posts online. It was all part of the brand they presented to the world. But behind all that sparkle and glam, it seems like the bills were falling behind. Court documents reportedly show that foreclosure notices were sent months before the divorce news went public. Simon was allegedly warned multiple times that he needed to catch up on payments or the bank would take action. Instead of resolving it, though, the notices went ignored. And here's where the real kicker comes in. The mansion wasn't actually in Porsha's name.
Divorcing now through this process for a whole year. And, you know, it's caught up with what I had to do. Right. So like emotionally, I feel like I'm ready to be done with it. I'm ready to heal, ready to move on.
Even though she lived there, hosted parties, and shared the life on social media, the property legally belonged to Simon. So, when Simon allegedly stopped paying the mortgage and the foreclosure process kicked in, Porsha had no legal right to control the situation. Now that she's filed for divorce, Simon reportedly filed a motion saying she has no right to stay in the home. He claims he gave her 30 days to leave and even offered help with moving, but she didn't. Now the matter is in the court's hands. For Porsha, this is more than just losing a place to live. It's about losing the image she built around that home. That mansion wasn't just four walls. It was part of her brand, a visual statement of luxury, security, and drama-filled perfection.
I feel like in any relationship, especially mine, I thought we had the best communication. Like, I was so proud of how we communicated. Like, that's a part of what made me trust him. I have been harmed by men in my past and in many ways. And so it's hard for me to trust. It's hard for me to like truly love. And so people will look at him and look at me and be like, I don't understand the correlation. It must be the money. How? I already had a lot of the stuff that I have now then anyway.
Losing it publicly is a blow to her image, especially in the middle of a divorce. Rumors about the marriage's quick collapse are already swirling, and now this foreclosure threat is just adding fuel to the fire. Financially, it's a mess. If she has to move quickly, find a new place, and potentially fight Simon in court, it's going to cost both time and money. And speaking of Simon, this guy seems to be at the center of every storm. One minute, he's flying private jets and smiling for the cameras, looking like life couldn't be better. The next, he's dealing with a mix of legal troubles, immigration issues, and now a foreclosure drama. Let's talk money. Despite flaunting wealth online, Simon allegedly stopped paying the mortgage.
That alone raises serious questions. If someone has millions, why let the bank come knocking?
But just because you're going through a divorce doesn't mean you hate someone. I hate actions, I hate lies, I hate a lot of characteristics, but I love the person, and I would never wish harm on anybody. And at the end of the day, I know that he's the type of person, he's a slithering snake. He's gonna find his way out of it. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Then comes the courtroom drama. Unlike most people who try to avoid court, Simon is reportedly requesting in-person hearings for the divorce. Why? Some speculate it's a delay tactic. Others say he wants to control the narrative face-to-face. Either way, it's causing more friction in an already messy situation. And then there's his immigration status. Word on the street is that Simon is dealing with an ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, situation. It's not clear what stage it's at, but just having it hanging over him raises serious questions about the stability of his finances, assets, and even his marriage. When you put all this together, the unpaid mortgage, foreclosure, and legal heat from ICE, it paints a different picture than what fans saw on Instagram. It makes you wonder, was Porsha really in control of anything in this relationship? Or was Simon calling the shots from the start? If he's failing to hold things down financially, legally, or emotionally, what was Porsha left with? A shaky foundation, a home that's no longer hers, and a public image under scrutiny. Now, I know some people say that just because you're going through a divorce doesn't mean you hate someone. That might be true emotionally, but the actions tell another story. Porsha herself has said in the past that she hates lies and betrayal, but not the person. And honestly, from the outside looking in, Simon seems like a classic manipulator, slithering, calculating, and always finding a way to come out on top. Here's where things get even spicier. Porsha has reportedly been too busy to appear in court in person. Wait, too busy? In the middle of a divorce and foreclosure drama? Yep, that's what her team says. Porsha's lawyers filed a motion asking for her to appear via Zoom for the upcoming hearing on June 11th. They claim she has scheduling conflicts and emotional stress, making a virtual appearance more appropriate. They even say her witness is only available via Zoom. But Simon is reportedly pushing back hard. He insists everything should be done in person. No shortcuts, no Zoom boxes. From a legal standpoint, this makes sense. He might want to confront her directly and watch her body language under pressure. That's a power move, plain and simple. Court hearings like this are never just check-ins. This one could decide who gets what, when, and how fast. Tensions are high, and if Porsha really doesn't want to be in the same room as Simon, it's understandable, personally. But to the public, it's pure drama. And then comes the mysterious international job opportunity Porsha mentioned. Now, she claims she might need to travel abroad for work during the hearing, but here's the catch. There are no details about the position, no company name, no description, nothing to confirm it's real. Influencers don't need a passport to make content, so some people are questioning whether this is just a clever excuse to stay virtual and avoid confrontation. The combination of Porsha wanting a Zoom hearing and her expert witness only being available virtually has many people wondering if this is a stall tactic. Maybe she wants to avoid being cornered or caught off guard in court. Fans are debating whether she's playing chess, not checkers, delaying until Simon's legal issues worsen, or simply dodging tough questions she can't answer publicly. Meanwhile, YouTube is going wild. Content creators are beefing over who broke the story first, but instead of focusing on facts, some are spinning fluff. There's been a lot of misinformation, with some channels ignoring real receipts and trying to make the situation seem like a misunderstanding. Meanwhile, the court was already moving forward, and Simon allegedly wasn't paying bills. Here's a spicy detail. Some insiders close to Simon's background in Nigeria claim that financial shadiness isn't new. Reports say some of his business dealings back home raised red flags, and unpaid bills had stacked up long before the public noticed. This tip helped explain why the home was heading toward foreclosure in the first place, but it gets messier. Some creators reportedly took this info without credit, spreading it as their own scoop. That's not just petty. It fuels misinformation, confusing audiences about what's real and what's fabricated. At the end of the day, whether you love her or not, Porsha is losing her home, facing court, and dealing with a messy marriage that's playing out publicly. It's the ultimate fall from grace scenario. She went from reality TV royalty to being tied up in legal battles, foreclosure notices, and a husband whose life seems to be unraveling. That's a heavy load, even for someone used to being in the spotlight. Think about the emotional toll of losing not just any home, but the mansion you flaunted online. Behind the glam, the hair, the lashes, there's likely a woman breaking down quietly, trying to hold it together professionally. This kind of situation could even affect how brands and networks see her. Companies might rethink partnerships if she's tied to messy lawsuits, unpaid bills, and shaky court appearances. Porsha built her image around success, luxury, and being unbothered. But now that image is cracking. Everything is playing out publicly, and controlling the narrative is nearly impossible. Beyond her, there's a larger message about celebrity marriages we see on Instagram. Porsha and Simon's relationship looked perfect on the surface, like a fairy tale, but now it's showing cracks. Smoke and mirrors can only hide so much. Chemistry and clout don't pay mortgages, and when the cameras stop rolling, reality hits hard. So, what do y'all think? Is Porsha playing a smart legal game, trying to navigate a messy situation? Or is this whole scenario just a slow-motion train wreck? So, what do y'all think? Is Porsha making smart legal moves? Or is this just a slow-motion train wreck? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next update on this intense drama.